Greetings, YouTube. I'm Scott. You probably know me from other videos I posted, but in case you didn't know, like I said, I'm Scott, and in case you need to know, I have autism, and this is Miko, my cat. Anyway, I am here. I'm going to show you my Walt Disney controversy memoir. Normally, I would post it on Divine Art, but since I don't know how to do that, I decided to maybe present it on YouTube. And so, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, I'll first tell you all my favorite movie, or or movies to be more precise. Well, my favorite Disney movies are Frozen, Inside Out, Pinocchio, and Aladdin. Now I'll tell you each movie why I like them. Frozen I like because it's a wonderful story. I love Anna and Elsa. They're probably some of my favorite Disney characters. I love their sisterly relationship, and I feel really bad for Elsa. It's not her fault, but like her powers kind of cause ruckus, and she just can't really control them that well. But eventually she learns to, and things go well. And just they're just so cute, and I love how Anna is very sweet, and so is Elsa, and it is great. And yes, so the other characters are good too. And I do like Olaf, and he's not my favorite, but he's funny. Of course, I don't like Hans. He's not my least favorite villain, but yeah, he's a bad guy. But anyway, it's a good story. Now as for Inside Out, it's a really cute story and great story. I love all the emotions. I mean, I do like the emotions. Although anger kind of gets on my nerves, but I do. But my of all of them, my favorite is obviously Joy. She's cute and she's good hearted. She learns a lesson, and yes, she's maybe not the nicest to Sadness at first, but she's not trying to be mean. She just wants Riley to be happy. And like I said, she learns her lesson. And she's definitely one of my favorite Disney characters as well. She just first appeared like almost 2 years ago. So yep. And I'm also happy that there's actually not really any true villain in it. I mean, there's one kind of, but not like a true villain. But I'm happy there isn't. It's just kind of nice to just have a movie with not really any true villain, just good guys. I like that. And well, my next one for Pinocchio, I've been loving that movie since I was a kid, and it's a classic Disney movie. Of course, I like all the characters. I think Jiminy Cricket and Figaro are really funny, and they're good characters. And of course, Pinocchio, he's the main character. I love how he becomes from kind of like naive and kind of really innocent to like heroic and brave. Like he rescues his father, even though his father tells him to like save himself when monster attacks. But Pinocchio selflessly risks his life, and it's worth it because he comes back to life and becomes a real boy. And oh boy, like Stromboli and the Coachman and Monstro, whew, they are definitely nasty villains. And anyway, the last one, Aladdin. Well, like Pinocchio, I've loved that movie since I was a kid, and it just reminds me of the '90s. Kind of just reminds me of life back in the '90s when I was a kid. And also like it's a classic story, great story. A lot of things happen. It's and I love how it's traditional, and of course I like Aladdin because I love how it becomes like kind of like first he's a street rat, he's all poor and stuff, really and stealing, but he's good hearted still, and he becomes like well, just he learns a lesson and becomes like the prince of Agrabah. He succeeds into falling to like getting into a romantic relationship with Jasmine, and and he defeated the evil sorcerer Jafar. And in fact, when Jafar disguises himself as an old man, that part kind of creeps me out a little bit. Anyway, that's all for my favorite movies. Now, my least favorite movie? Gosh, I don't really have any. Most Disney movies I've seen are I really like. Maybe some I'm neutral on, but most I pretty much like. Although Cars, like a lot of people really liked Cars. I wasn't maybe really fond of that movie. Maybe I didn't necessarily hate it. I just wasn't fond of it. And well, anyway, my let me see, favorite villain. Well, I don't have one. I never like a villain. I don't necessarily believe that they don't belong in any of the movies. I mean, they're there for a reason, and I don't necessarily think any of the villains are dull or anything. It's just that I just don't like evil. I love it when they're defeated. But like I said, I'm glad the villains are in there, and of course, I like the heroes in there as well. Like I just like it when good conquers evil, and and I personally maybe don't like it too much when people like the villains, like as if they were the good guys. But at least they always get defeated. And well, anyway, despised villain. Oh, that's an easy one. Well, there's two actually, but one I in particular I maybe hate the most, or dislike. Well, yeah. Anyway, and that is Kinnabog or Cinnabog. I can't remember how to pronounce his name, but he's like that devil guy from Fantasia. And why? Because well, he's just like he's technically, like I said, the devil. Like he's the entity of all evil. The reason evil exists and stuff. He's just the most evil of all Disney villains, and he doesn't get killed in the ending of Fantasia. Well, at least he dies in Phantasmic, and that makes me happy. He's probably just he's definitely a satisfying villain death, even though it's not in a movie. But oh well, it doesn't matter. And yeah, that's why he's my probably my most despised character. And other than that, maybe my second least favorite is Scar. And why? Well, because he tricked Simba to believing that he killed his own father when he really didn't. And he's which definitely made me like really like hate him. And he kills Mufasa, and he succeeds into ruling over the Pride Lands for a long time. When he fights Simba, he's actually a really worthy opponent. That kind of and that, but then he's finally defeated and killed by the hyenas, and he's definitely a satisfying villain death. And overrated movie? Well, it's definitely not Frozen. A lot of people kind of think Frozen's an overrated movie. I can understand that, but I still really like the movie. Great movie. Hold on. Okay, good. Sorry, I was just checking how much longer I have before 15 minutes. Well, anyway, so yeah, maybe my well, I gotta admit, Zootopia Zootopia was kind of a little overrated to me. I mean, I've only seen about half of it, but I mean, so I know it's kind of ironic to say it, but I don't know. A lot of people really seem to be into that, and I don't know. So so far, I'm not big into the movie, and I just think it. I think like not a lot of movies can be like movies. Not a lot of Disney movies can be like movies like Frozen and like Inside Out, and even like Pinocchio, and Aladdin, even classic movie and like Lion King and Snow White and things like that. Yeah, and yeah, just I don't really have an overrated movie. Underrated? Gosh, I guess like movies like Three Caballeros and Black Cauldron and yeah, I've loved those movies since I was a kid, and yeah, I can say they're underrated. But they're good movies. Not my favorite, but good. And favorite song. Okay, my favorite song. Okay, well, I do love Frozen stuff, but I don't think they like. I mean, I do love their songs too. Like "Let It Go," I really like that song, but I can't really say any of them is necessarily my favorite. Like maybe my favorite songs will be like "Can You Feel the Love Tonight?" Maybe that's my all time. I love "You'll Be in My Heart" and yeah, those are all good songs. And "Trash in the Camp" and to extend, I guess I like Akuna Matata. Maybe it's not my favorite, but I like it. Well, maybe A Circle of Life. That's a really good one. And that's all I can songs I can think of right now. But I like a lot of songs. Yeah, yep. Despise song? No, I can't really say I despise any songs. There's plenty that are maybe not like far from my favorite, but I don't necessarily dislike any of the songs. Now, since I still have more time before 15 minutes, why not maybe I tell a little bit more? My favorite part. Well, maybe some of my favorite parts is like maybe when Elsa saves Arendelle from being a frozen wasteland, and maybe from when Simba defeats Scar and when Aladdin and Iago finally destroy Jafar, and I like that part, and Return of Jafar. Oh, by the way, that's another underrated movie I forgot to mention. I really liked it since I was a kid, and it's definitely underrated. And yeah, least favorite part, gosh, maybe when Mufasa dies, and maybe some those other tragic moments when some of these important characters die. And probably the part that's most disturbing to me, and I repeat, disturbing, is in the Fantasia when in the Rite of Spring when the T Rex like defeats the kills the Stegosaurus, and gosh, like that's pretty much technically the only Disney flick where the bad guy wins. At least just in that part, but still. Oh well, at least like it's just well, not mine. It's just the way of nature, I guess. But anyway, so yeah, and just to let you all know, I am a big Disney fan. I've been a fan since I was little, and I love like countless movies. And maybe I don't like as much as I used to, but yeah, I yeah, they're still all good. There's many of them are still good, and stuff. And of course, I like Disneyland. Oh, one more thing. I One of the movie series I really actually still like are the Tinkerbell movies. I know they're technically for little kids, but I can't help it. They're still great movies. And they're cute. They're humorless. Humor. They have a lot of humor and good morals and just some and oh, in fact, like I really like Silver Mist and Rosetta. Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad. Maybe some of my other favorite Disney characters would probably be Hercules and Aladdin, because maybe I can agree that they're probably in a way the most heroic of all the Disney characters and stuff. And Hercules is definitely probably the most powerful. He kills countless monsters in Hades. Good riddance, Hades is dead. Well, that's pretty much my controversial memoir. Hope you all enjoyed that, and I just in case I hope I didn't maybe disappoint any of you with my opinions. But just yeah, I'm just like I felt good sharing all them, and like I said, hope you enjoy them, and have a magical night and life. Okay, thank you and goodbye.